Hey kids, I'm so glad you're here because today is a very exciting day. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why right now. Today we are beginning a brand new curriculum, which is really just a fancy word for the stuff we're learning about. Okay? That means we have all new lessons, brand new videos, new themes. It's gonna be lit, amazing, awesome. Are you excited? I know I'm excited, and you should be excited too. Pretty much the only thing that isn't different is God. And that's awesome because God never changes. So our theme for August is, drum roll please, Blast Off! Which is pretty cool, and it's why I'm reading all these books about outer space. Want to make sure I have the right knowledge in the old cabeza here so I can teach you the right stuff. You know, back when I was younger, I always thought that maybe one day I'd grow up to be an astronaut. Don't you think that'd be a really cool job to ride in a rocket ship and lift off and to see Earth from far away and to explore space? Maybe set foot on a different planet one day? I think that would be pretty cool. Would you ever want to be an astronaut? Do you think that space is cool or maybe kind of scary? Maybe it's a little bit of both. I know it sure is far, far away from where we are right now, huh? But you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself here. I need to keep reading for a little while longer, get my knowledge right. So why don't you kids go ahead and start the worship music, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my song. Let the king of my heart be the shadow where I hide, closer to you, but I feel like I'm so far away. 'Cause I let my fear get in front of my faith. I'm back and forth like a wave in the wind, but I hear your voice and it's pulling me in, it's pulling me in. I wanna walk on water, take the leap, and step out knowing you will let me sink. I wanna trust you deeper, live like believing that you are everything you say you are. 'Cause you're everything you say you are. Everything you say you are. I prayed for your proof and I've asked you to give me a sign. But you already did, and you traded your life for mine. You called my name through the rain and the wind. I hear your voice and it's pulling me in. You're pulling me in. I wanna walk on water, take the leap, and step out knowing you won't let me sink. I wanna trust you deeper, live like believing that you are everything you say you are. 'Cause you're everything you say you are. Everything you say you are. You're the start and the ending. You're the reason for living. You're the beat in every heart. You're everything you say you are. I wanna walk on water, take the leap, step out knowing you won't let me sink. Trust you deeper, keep believing that you are. I wanna walk on water, take the leap, and step out knowing you won't let me sink. I wanna trust you deeper, live like believing that you are everything you say you are. 'Cause it's everything you say you are. You're the reason you say you are. You're the beat in every heart. You're everything you say you are.
Oh, hey. So this book here is saying that when astronauts go into outer space on their missions, they can be gone for really long periods of time. Sometimes months and months and months. I don't know about you, but I think there's a whole lot of things I would miss here on Earth if I were in space for that long. Things like my favorite foods. What's your favorite food? I'll tell you what mine is. It's pizza. And I don't know if you know this, but you probably can't get pizza delivered to you if you're in outer space. I would miss pizza an awful, awful lot, especially Topper's Pizza. Have you had Topper's Pizza? That's a different conversation. I'm getting off track. Of course, there's other things we would miss too, right? We'd miss our family and friends if we were away from them for that long. Could you imagine that? But I bet when those astronauts come home, their family and friends are really excited to see them. They probably give them these long hugs and don't want to let them go, and they just want to spend all their time together when they come back home. You know, in our Bible story today, we're going to learn about two sisters who were friends with Jesus. Now, since Jesus traveled a lot, going to other cities and talking to other people, the two sisters didn't get to see Jesus all that much. And so when Jesus came to visit them, how do you think they reacted? To find out the answer, I'm going to turn things over to my good friend Bobby, who's going to tell us more.
Oh, hi there. I'm Bobby. Welcome to my family's farm. I grew up here, but now I live in the city. I'm kind of obsessed with hobbies. I can't keep track of how many hobbies I've learned here. Probably 1 million or two. I love trying new things. This is where we can relax and visit. When I'm here at the farm, my parents ask that I help them with farm chores. And today, I've been taking care of the goats. I know it sounds fun, but it's a lot of hard work. I need to scrub their pen, wash them because they get covered in bugs and mud, and feed them constantly. There is always work to do. I only work outside the big goat pen because only real farmers should go in there. Today, I noticed one of the goats is acting strange. The tiniest ones won't leave me alone. She nibbles at my clothes and even my fingers, but she isn't eating her food. I don't know what to do. Honestly, it's pretty lonely out there doing all the chores by myself. Oh. We have a very helpful neighbor out here. We call him Farmer Mason. Sometimes I ask him farm questions. Maybe I can track him down and see what he says. He said he'll be down in a minute or two. Perfect. That gives us time to check to see what the Bible might have to say about my situation.
It's Bible time, time for the Bible, yeah! It's Bible time with Bobby.
So there's a story in the book of Luke that I think might help us today. Jesus and his friends were visiting some friends named Mary and Martha. Mary sat at Jesus' feet and listened to his teachings, but her sister Martha ran all over the house making the meal and getting ready for all the guests. Finally, Martha got worn out and complained to Jesus. She said, "Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me." Jesus replied and said, "Martha, Martha, Martha, you are worried about many things, but only one thing is needed. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken away from her." Jesus is saying that Martha was working hard, but she was distracted from what really mattered. Mary got it. She knew that she could spend time with God. Oh, come in. Oh, hi, Farmer Mason. Thanks for coming over. Finally, another human face.
Yeah, no problem. Who is this?
These are my friends.
Oh, hi everybody. Nice to meet you.
Yes, so I was just telling them that I was doing all the goat chores today, and the tiny goat wouldn't leave me alone. She was nipping at my hands and following me everywhere. Do you think she's sick?
Okay, let me think. Does she have extra drool today?
No more than usual.
Okay. Is her stomach all fat and bloated on the sides?
What? No.
Okay. Well, then I think I've got it.
What is it? Is she sick? Is she dying?
Oh, no. What? No, she has the same problem that you have, I think.
What?
Well, I think she is lonely.
Well, what do you mean?
Okay. Well, she wants to spend time with you, right? You're doing all of the work, but missing out on all the fun. Goats, just like humans, want to play around. You are doing all the chores for the goats, but missing out on spending time with the goats.
Wow.
Well, what? What are you thinking about?
Well, I just read a Bible story about the same thing. Martha worked hard and got the task done, but missed out on spending time with Jesus.
I know that story. Do you want to know some really cool parts about it? Okay, Mary wasn't just being lazy, she was being bold. She went out into the teaching place where only men were allowed, and she sat right down in front of Jesus, the teacher. She wanted to spend time with God even when it wasn't accepted by others.
Whoa, so how can I do that?
Well, with the goats, I think you've maybe got to be bold and go all the way into the big pen. I know it can be scary, but anyone who loves the goats and wants to spend time with them will do great in there. They need workers and friends, and I think you can do that really well.
Well, how do I spend time with God?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I can't get distracted by all the things that's happening in my life, like school, friends, meals, and games, but I can turn those things into ways to spend time with God. I can pray while I do my chores. I can talk to and listen to God while playing sports or being with my friends.
That is exactly right. That is a great answer, Bobby. I pray while doing my work all the time. God teaches me through the farm work. But like Mary, it's also important to stop working and spend time with God, just like you learned from the tiniest goat today.
That is so true. Thanks for your help.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, I'm definitely ready to stop working and start playing with Tiny Goat. You're welcome to come hang with me, and I'll see you again next week. I'll tell you about the goats and how it goes. Praying while I do things. Remember, you can spend time with God anytime. See you soon.
Jesus came to Mary and Martha's house to visit with them and to have dinner. When he arrived, Mary was really excited to see him and sat by his feet and listened to all the stories he had to tell. Martha, though, well, she was pretty busy, wasn't she? She was back inside the house, cooking dinner, cleaning things, and getting everything ready for this party they were going to have. But she was working so hard, she started to get pretty upset. She came out and yelled at her sister Mary for not helping and kind of even snapped at Jesus for not telling Mary to help her. Now, do you think any of that was upsetting to Jesus? Do you think Jesus was mad at Mary for hanging out with him? No, of course not. He loved that Mary was spending time with him. Do you think he was mad at Martha? No, I don't think he was mad at Martha. But he did remind her of what was most important. You see, the things Martha was doing, cooking, cleaning, those are important things. They need to be done, but it's not the most important things, right? The most important thing was spending time with Jesus in that moment. Now, you and I, we can't invite Jesus over to have dinner with us, right? He's not coming down for Taco Tuesday or anything. So how can you and I spend time with Jesus? Well, we can read our Bible or have mom and dad read the Bible to you. We can pray. We can worship, sing songs like we did earlier. There's lots of ways you and I can spend time with him. But just like Martha, a lot of the times you and I let other things go before that. Oh, I got more important things to do right now. But the most important thing you can remember is Jesus is the most important thing. So we should always be sure to spend time with him. Well, that's it for our first week with the new curriculum. I'm going to keep studying up on space, and I can't wait to see you all again next week as we continue Blast Off! I'll stop doing that eventually, I promise. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.